what's up guys, Eisenheim here. So this is my first video for quite a while. So I'm gonna demo how the live camera offset using pre-programmed commands. So basically it behaves like the old version, albeit it's a different procedure how it works. But my point is, I can move the car live just pressing the buttons here. Okay, so it's like a plus and minus. Okay, so right now it's left biased for my taste. Okay, so I'm gonna move it to the right. Okay, if you want to move it to the right, it needs to be a negative value. So right now it's at 0.00. You know, I'm gonna let this guy pass just in case. Okay, and by the way, I'm using stock ACC. Okay, so basically this is just lateral testing. Okay, I'm gonna wait till the slow traffic. Okay, don't do this one if it's heavy traffic. Wait for slow traffic, or make sure your hand is on the wheel, it's on the steering wheel. Okay, so right now it's 0, so I'm gonna do minus 0.02. okay, and there you go. I can feel it right away. It's to my right, and I think that's it. I like it. Okay, so again, it's a right, not a hug, but a right bias, and I really like it, as you can see. Let me turn up the and there's the set max, set cruise set. So I got rid of the car and the green thingy, so make it more minimal. So you can install it. This is my fork, Eisenheim 2 /SP Honda dev and then 2025-12. Okay. Again, this has 24/7 steering. Okay, so basically once you set it, you don't have to enable the steering every time you start the car. It's always on 24/7. Okay, even when you're braking, it's always on. So this is CD something. I think it's a refactored WMI12. Okay, because I cannot find WMI12 in the model list. Okay, so I think this is the refactor. Yeah, I think I like it. I like that since I drive mostly in the right lane. Yeah, I think I like this live thing here now. What I'm gonna do is maybe I can ask ChatGPT to geo-lock the coordinates. It's like from certain coordinates, I'm gonna be driving here, and then once I go to the I-80 by Albany, Berkeley, it's a multi-highway. So I wanna drive center, then it will change the offset to center. You know what I'm saying? So that'll be a good idea. Okay, so I'm gonna go surface street. Okay, let's see. How do I feel with the car's position in surface street? So right now it's very right bias. Okay, so let's go to surface street. Yeah, I went back to centered mounting, just to be in the fold. Okay, then, and also less confusion for the new people who's getting the Comma 4 for the first time. I just did the edge mount as a proof of concept that the model works with the help of Sunny Pilot camera offset. Okay, basically the Sunny Pilot camera offset, it kind of like it shears the image input, okay, to center the vanishing point or what have you. Okay, so that's why I was able to mount it on my left. Okay, and another reason why is I cannot mount it so low because the hood is gonna block it. Okay, so I have to mount it high, and my setup is kind of bulky. If you see my videos, it's kind of bulky. Okay, here I can tell that I'm close to the parked cars, so I'm not that I don't feel good. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go back to minus 0.02. Before it's minus 0.12. Okay, so now I feel great. Okay, it's the spacing and everything, I feel great. Okay, so yeah, it's really live, guys. It's really live. Where am I? Yeah, so my setup is kind of bulky, so if I'm really good at 3D printing, if I can make a mount like over here, minimalistic mounting, I'll stay with the edge corner mounting. Okay, but it looks bulky and everything, so that's why I decided, you know what, I think it's time to go back to official centered mounting, and because I have proven a point that you can mount it. Okay, just to prove it, you can mount it via fork. Okay, if you really wanted to put it here. Okay, I'll put it back here the minute I get a nice mounting, a minimalist mounting. I'll go back, but right now I have no way of doing it. I'm under the mercy of people who likes to 3D print. You know, I do have one liquid. I forgot his name. Liquid, wherever. He did he did make an STL for like a 9-degree mount. Okay, so here there's a bicyclist. Don't even, you know, just get away from the, you know, I mean, don't even attempt if the thing is gonna make it or not. Okay, because for me it's more on the feel. It's more on the feel of the drive. So okay, so let me I'll put in 40. Again, I'm using stock ACC. Now this street, the stretch of street is very wide. Okay, but some models will make you hug. Okay, hug left hug. But this one right now, as you can see, is nice and centered. Okay, feeling wise, again, I go by feeling. I feel good, I feel confident. Okay, you can as I said before, I just usually go with the feeling. Okay, as if another person is driving for me, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, if you have a teenager son driving for you versus a 30-year seasoned limo driver, you know what I'm saying? You really can tell. You don't have, you don't even have to look at the data, you know, just to make your own decision if it's really good or not. Okay, that's why when some people they say, oh, my wife loves it. Okay, those kind of comments I really love to hear, because third-party persons like wives, significant others, non-enthusiasts, they don't know how open palo works. I love unbiased opinion, to be frank. Because if you're a tester, you get to buy. You get to, because if you're a tester, you get to be what you call this, influenced by bias. Okay. For example, for me before, I love fire hose, simple plan, you know, and then another simple plan come up. You know what I'm saying? So you're pulling for the model name. Okay, basically it's a model. It's a name. You're pulling for the model and the training probably to be better as they have versions of it. Okay. Same thing with DTR V6. DTR V6. People love DTR V6. I'm pretty sure if there's DTR version 7, okay, they want to make, you know, they want to root for it, like, oh, it's gonna be the best model everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So we kind of, our judgment is kind of clouded by it. Same thing with WMI. I really don't like WMI when it comes to the feeling wise, but the WMI 12, it's really a game changer. Okay, it took me a while to test WMI 12. Okay, because I'm pretty sure I'm on TCP V3 and mostly I'm on fire hose. Okay, because I really love fire hose. What else? Let me just 35. But WMI 12 is really good. And this is the refactor. I think it's CD something. The name is like CD something. I forgot. But it's WMI 12. Why am I not testing experimental? Experimental, it's a huge improvement. Okay, if you know me, if you follow me, if you follow my channel, I hate experimental. Back in the days, like 2 years ago, I hate it. Okay, because on my Honda, on my Accord, on my old Accord, I'm like, you know, I'm gonna show you the torque of my Accord with this model. See, it's very good. Yeah, it's frustration after frustration after frustration. It doesn't keep the speed, everything. So I'm like, you know what, forget about this long. I don't have time to have frustration testing long. So I'm kind of like, you know what, I'm not gonna test long anymore. I'm just gonna concentrate on my lat and, you know, the remounting part. And then people started posting about WMI 12 and also my Comma 4 is edge mounted, you know. So I'm like, you know what, I'm just curious, you know, if the edge mounted Comma 4 with the help of Sunny Pilot camera toggle, you know, will behave the same thing as center when it comes to experimental. and lo and behold, it behaved the same thing, and it's very good. Okay, it stop at stoplight, albeit it will move. Okay, but you can tell it's stopping for it. It will keep the speed, but the thing is, it's not consistent. So you have basically you have to help it out. Okay, that's the reason why I went back to I went back to stock ACC. That's the reason why I went back to stock ACC. Okay, let me go to the right lanes. Want a chill drive. Yeah, so that's why I went back to stock ACC. And another thing is I want to concentrate how good is the lateral. Okay. The stock ACC box radar, it's already proven, and I know how it works. Okay, pretty much I know how it works. So that's one less thing to worry about. Okay. Yeah, but if you like testing for comma, why not? I did do it for like a week or so, but it's not ready ready to replace the stock ACC. Okay, in my opinion, for my Accord, it's not ready for it. Okay, so but we're almost there. We're getting there. We are getting there. Okay, it's just a matter of training. Okay, it's just a matter of training. The more training, the more images being trained, I think that's what they say, the better. Okay, so it's a matter of training. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. I'm especially proud of myself. Of course, with the help of ChatGPT, for adding the speedometer. You know what I'm saying? Before I continue, when it comes to ChatGPT, you don't trust it. You have to look at the code, okay, and figure out what makes it this and that. Okay, don't be just like, okay, the ChatGPT here, then no, it's just a tool to help you. Okay, it's just a tool to help you. So basically, it's like for me, it's like a classroom, because it will show you how it works and everything. That's why I was able to put the speedometer, and it's a UI, so it has nothing to do with the driving. It's just the UI. Worst come to worst, if you put the wrong code or wrong indent or something, you're just gonna have what you call this one, an error message. Okay, so that's good. So this is 0.02. I'm kind of like, I feel like on a narrow street. It's like so I think I'm gonna make it 0.04. Okay, so this is minus 0.04. Okay, that's better. That's it. Yeah, it's minus 0.04. Yeah, so yeah, I'm proud of myself because as I said before, when I was a newbie, I don't know anything about. I mean, I know a little bit when it comes to iPhone. When GeoHot was hacking the iPhone, you remember CD, little things, things like that. I know how to build computers. I've in the day, just the basic ones. But anyway, after I joined the Discord, little by little, you know, if you really want to learn, you will learn. You will learn. And there are people who will gladly help you out. So all you have to do, just, you know, first do your homework. Okay, do your homework first. Do search everything before you ask, because everything is in there. It's already there. The one thing that people don't like is we keep asking the same question over and over and over again. I'll give you an example. The removal of the mount. How do you remove it? People have their own way. People have their own technique, and they're very proud. Of it. We got tons of posts regarding how to remove. Okay, you can simply Google it, YouTube videos. It's everywhere. Okay, but people still will post, how do I remove it? Blah 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 blah. And I think this is the only question that people can tolerate. Okay, this is the only question that people can tolerate. Yeah, because it's been asked over and over and over again. And you cannot blame the newbies. Okay, you cannot blame, because if I'm a newbie, I don't know. I don't read rules right off the bat. I don't read. You know what I'm saying. So yeah, we give them a pass. But it's better if you do your homework. You search it, how to remove the mount. Tons of posts will be shown. Okay. But the thing is, if you're a newbie too, it's a good way to introduce yourself, I guess, to the community. As long as you ask nicely, or don't be like a prick or something. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a way to to introduce yourself. Because I was a lurker before. Yeah, I was a lurker because I'm afraid to ask questions, because back in the days everybody's talking science nerd stuff that you don't know. Okay, scientific stuff, code, I don't even understand. Okay, and then once I started posting, I told myself, you know what, I don't want to experience that. I'm gonna make sure if there's a newbie, I'm gonna try to explain to the newbie layman's term, okay, instead of do this, so to make it easier for them, so that's what I do. I help out people new to the game, that are not tech savvy, and yeah, and I feel good helping them out, and then also I have my YouTube channel regarding the mounting and everything. It become my passion, how to do an official mounting, because it's really a safety issue when it comes to cars with a limited view area, especially to tall people. It's really a safety issue. That's the number one reason why I keep experimenting on the mounting. Okay. What else? Yeah, and the drive, as you can see, the drive is very good. Offset works. Yeah, I really wish, I don't know how it's gonna be. Probably the UI, they can do a UI plus or minus. I think that's the best. I think that's the best alternative. So basically, you're gonna toggle you're gonna toggle it on in Sunderling. So all you're gonna have is a faded plus or minus in the UI, and that will change. But you know what? That gave me an idea. If I can ask if I can put a plus or minus. Ooh, that'll be great. I'm not sure how it's gonna do. I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try, but I think it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. Yeah, plus or minus here. I think Tool Sonko has it back in the days. He has a big plus or minus in the UI for live, you know. Yeah, I can't wait for the next version of WMI. It's really good, guys. How can you tell that it's really good? Because I'm talking while driving. Okay, if it's not good, I'm like concentrating on the you know what I'm saying, because the feeling is kind of iffy. But with this one, I'm so confident that, you know, that's why I'm talking. So that's another way to tell when Mr. Eisenheim is confident with the drive. He keeps talking. And again, the torque is not a problem anymore for newer Accord, at least. Okay, this is a 2025 Accord Hybrid Sports. As you can see on the city streets, it's really good. Yeah, as long as you drive slow, you know. I mean, with open palette, you become a safe driver. You become a defensive driver. You know what I'm saying? So like now, it's cool time. I just relax. 25, you know. Okay. Just relax. I'm gonna speed up here. And make sure when you're dash mounting, make sure it's solid. Okay, it's very rigid. Okay, yeah. So make sure it's very rigid. So I'm gonna show you how rigid it is. Let me park here. Okay. So I'm gonna show you how rigid it is. Let me take the okay. So here's this is how it looks. Okay, so basically it aligns with the hood. So basically the same view, no hindrance, no nothing. Okay, so and here's how okay. Okay, so I know those are a bunch of magnets. I order a lot of magnets, so those are a bunch magnets. Okay, but it's facing down. Okay, it's one-sided, so it doesn't affect the. Let me go so you can see there. Okay, and you need a USB-C extension cable. And there you have it, guys. Thank you.